the calm before the storm, we are under a severe thunderstorm warning. Temperatures have dropped significantly in the past 10 minutes here as that storm's starting to move through. Those wind gusts are starting to pick up. Some good news is that the flood warning along the Sun River has been canceled this morning, no longer posing a huge threat to property. All eyes of the nation have been on this hurricane. It has actually made landfall. That's when the eye wall makes it on the land. Some heavier bands of snow moving through right now. And you know what? This snow has just been piling on all month. Check out our picnic table. Talk a little bit about the weather on the moon. I mean, get a little nerdy here. There's actually no atmosphere on the moon. When it gets hot there, it gets really hot, and when it gets cold, it gets really cold. I am actually starting to feel a few raindrops come down, but I think that's all it's going to be, is a few raindrops. It's cloudy, a little breezy, but it's nice. And below as that high in Havre. Now these look more like low temperatures than high temperatures. Storm cell is moving northeast at 25 miles an hour. We could see some 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts out of this storm. Visibility is very low as we saw some freezing fog. This picture sent in by Brian Jackson. You can barely even see the bridge. As you're driving along the river and look down at the Missouri, you're seeing these huge chunks of ice. And now I'm only 5'1", but as you look at some of these chunks, they are almost as tall as I am. The cold front actually moved through Great Falls already, quickly dropping those temperatures in the 40s and 50s down to the 20s and teens.
Now, here's your Storm Tracker weather forecast with meteorologist Kasey Herman.
Welcome back. Well, a lot going on weather-wise once again today, seeing strong and severe storms across the state. Looking at Doppler network here over the past hour, still seeing these storms pushing north and east here, continuing. We have many severe thunderstorm warnings here in effect right now. This one is in effect for Choteau and Fergus counties, which includes the city of Geraldine. This is going until 6:15 p.m. We also just got a new warning issued as well. This is for Choteau and Hill County, which will include the cities of Blocks Elder, Havre, Parker School District, St. Pierre, all these areas here in this box area here. With both of these storms, we can expect nickel to quarter size hail, 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. Obviously, we could see some down branches and trees. We could see some hail damage to cars. So stay away from the windows. Lots of cloud to ground lightning as well. Earlier in Great Falls, we had a severe thunderstorm warning. This video was actually taken by our own Brandon Michaels. It was pretty crazy. It was looking more like a dust storm, and it actually was a dust storm for a few minutes there. We saw nickel to quarter size hail here. This sent in by Tim. This picture showing the hail in Great Falls. We saw some down trees and branches in many areas, down power lines, making for a lot of power outages throughout the electric city. This picture of a whole tree down. Looking at what we got going on for the rest of the night, well, that slight risk is still under effect here for Great Falls, Lewistown, Miles City, Glendive, and Glasgow, that whole yellow area there, and areas in that dark green color under the marginal risk could also see some isolated severe storms, so they can't be ruled out in those areas as well. Looking at future track the remainder of the night, still seeing the same pattern here, those storms ramping up along the Rocky Mountains in southwest Montana and then moving north and east here. You can see about 10:30, still seeing the storms in the area of Lewistown, Jordan, moving towards the northeast here in Glasgow. And we'll continue to see that kind of move out of the area here overnight tonight. But we are going to continue to see a few showers overnight, but mostly in the northeast, and then clearing out once again by Monday morning. So temperatures right now, we kind of seeing this line here of warmer and not so warm temperatures. 91 right now in Havre, but as that severe thunderstorm's about to roll through, temperatures will definitely drop with that. We see 90s as well in eastern Montana, 73 in Great Falls right now, 81 in Kalispell. Temperatures tonight will be dropping down into the 40s, 50s, and 60s, so just on average. Now, what we got going on for severe weather tomorrow, kind of that whole area is shifting. We are seeing that slight risk moving down towards Billings and Bozeman, so they could see some severe weather action tomorrow. Could see a few isolated severe storms in the Lewistown, Helena, Butte region where that marginal risk is under effect. So future track for Monday, we are starting off the morning pretty dry and clear. We're seeing increasing cloud coverage though throughout the day, moving from western Montana into the plains and continuing to move east, and we're seeing more storms and showers pick up here later afternoon and evening. Like I said, though, we'll see the best chances of seeing severe storms where the marginal and slight risk are under effect. Now looking at tomorrow's forecast, temperature-wise, we're seeing 70s and 80s, so most areas are actually below average for this time of year. Mid-80s in Glasgow and Jordan, 79 in Cut Bank, 81 in Helena. 7-day forecast here for Great Falls, so those increasing clouds on Monday. About the same on Tuesday with more sunshine. Mostly sunny on Wednesday as well, and we're going to be drying out on Thursday and Friday. We'll keep our eye on possibly seeing some fire weather concerns by the end of the work week. 7-day forecast for Helena. More showers and storms possible for Monday. Temperatures are in the 80s all work week, and then finally getting up into the mid-80s and a little bit warmer towards the end of the work week and into next weekend.
Now, here's your Storm Tracker weather forecast with meteorologist Kasey Herman.
And welcome back. As we take that live look outside, we're seeing clear skies here in the Electric City, but still seeing some of that hazy conditions out there. 78 degrees right now with some 5-mile-per-hour winds. Looking at our air quality here, we are seeing moderate conditions in Lewistown and in Great Falls, as well as in the Flathead Valley. Usually this just affects those unusually sensitive people. Everywhere else, we're pretty much looking good with those green colors. The past few days we have been seeing obviously smoky skies due to those wildfires up in Canada. Temperatures right now, we are seeing 70s across the board, even some upper 70s here towards the north and east. 79 right now in Harlem. It's 76 in Glasgow, 70 in Geyser, and 74 in White Sulphur Springs. Checking out our iCam here at Logan Pass, just a little bit different story here. We're seeing lots of snow still on the ground. We'll continue to see that snow here as we head into the next few weeks. That will obviously start to melt as those temperatures warm up. We still do have an aerial flood warning here in effect until further notice along the Sun River near Sims. That is still at minor flood stage, and we'll continue to see that at minor flood stage here over the next few days. As you can see here, currently in right between that action stage and minor flood stage, but it's going to continue to just stay stagnant over there for the next few days. Doppler network here, not much going on. We're seeing obviously a few showers and thunderstorms out there, though, in central and southwest Montana. As you can see those lightning strikes on the board there. Future track here. We'll continue to see a few more pop-up showers and thunderstorms as we head into the next few hours. But as we head into the later evening, clearing out as we see a ridge move in overnight tonight. We'll see clear skies for tomorrow morning. And as we check out those temperatures tonight, staying pretty mild here. We'll see 40s and 50s, 52 in Hayes, 49 in Lewistown, 53 in Chester. And now tomorrow, it's going to be another beautiful day, even warmer than what we saw today. 80s pretty much just about everywhere. We're seeing 85 in Chester, 87 in Malta, 78 in Lewistown, and 82 in the capital city. So we are still seeing chances of some non-severe thunderstorms tomorrow afternoon. So we saw that chance today, and we'll continue to see that again tomorrow as we head into the later afternoon hours. But starting the morning off clear before we start to see some more pop-up showers, maybe a few thunderstorms as well, but they'll be non-severe. We'll continue to see that throughout tomorrow afternoon, early evening before we clear out once again tomorrow night. Now looking at our 7-day forecast here, we're seeing pretty nice weather, plenty of sunshine, temperatures looking above average and more like in the summer. We're seeing sunshine for Sunday and Monday, a high of 83 and 82, upper 70s for Tuesday, still seeing mostly sunny conditions by Wednesday, but then we're going to start to see that change in weather move in on a Thursday, cooling down a bit and seeing higher chances of precipitation and thunderstorms return Thursday and Friday, and cooling down back into the upper 50s by next Saturday.
MTN's Kasey Herman takes us to Stonechild College, where elders and community members of the Rocky Boys Reservation are fighting to make sure their language doesn't die off.
Kasey Herman, good job.
A language in danger of extinction.
We want to hear our kids speak in Cree. Like we did when we first started school.
Belongs to the Chippewa Cree tribe.
I tell them that 10 years from now, you're going to say, oh, we had Cree, we had our own language. It'll be gone, you know, if they don't learn it now.
A lot of people already don't understand it, don't know it. And the few that do try to keep it going, they try really hard to get others involved.
And two trying their hardest to keep it going are Ethel and Helen Parker.
We are adamant about keeping our language alive. We've been working on language since the 1970s, so you could see how old we are.
Mr. Nask.
Every month, Stone Child College hosts events incorporating the Cree language.
I think it's very important to have them on campus and helping us because with the language dying out so fast, it's great to pass it on and to have them here to teach us not only about the language but about the culture of the language.
It teaches our children how to understand and speak our own language instead of speaking English.
Helen Parker is elder on campus.
When students want to know some certain thing about culture, they'll come to us and ask.
And in the Cree language,
It's all about the symbols and the history behind it all.
there are 36 letters and 11 endings in the Cree language, and the college elders say once you can pronounce every letter in the language, you'll never pronounce a Cree word wrong.
I'll do 1 to 5. There's Peyak, Nisu, Nistu, Newu, Neanan.
Fighting hard every day to keep their culture alive.
I think it would be quite awful to just let our language die off.
Samantha, Nisikasun.
At Stone Child College in Box Elder, I'm Kasey Herman, MTN News.
Now, the next event held at Stone Child College's library will be on June 26th from 5 to 8 p.m. The event will offer Chippewa Cree cultural and language materials, plus many more activities.